Hey everybody, how's it going? So, if you joined me for my previous video, it was pretty much my first ever YouTube video, and I took you on a tour of my horror movies and my physical media collection. That was pretty much my launching pad of what I was really looking forward to for a long time. And now today we're gonna take you on a tour of my new little horror room YouTube office. I was able to take a spare bedroom in my house and kind of transform it into a little my own little man cave kind of thing. I'm rocking it and putting my posters up in here and some new pictures and this and that. And I figured I would just take you on a tour of this because, as I said in the last video, I've been really wanting to branch off and talk about some new topics and really show you why I've been really dying to do this YouTube thing for a long time, because I've been inspired by so many of the big horror YouTubers out there, and I'm new to this. I'm not the greatest of all time by any means. I'm just a newbie who's learning it one day at a time. So we'll take you on a ride here. So here we have the original 1988 Child's Play poster, and sorry about the glare here. I got the reflection. I'm rocking Michael here tonight. Gotta love that. Got some pictures here. We got some Scream 4 behind the scenes pics. We got Nev, David, and Courtney here with Ghostface. Gotta love that. Got Nev, Wes, and Courtney from behind the scenes, from Scream 4. That was a promotional picture from Scream 5. I love that with Nev. It's great. You look up here, I got, not the biggest Hellraiser fan. Love those first 3 films, but, I gotta have Pinhead. I'm a sucker for Psycho. I love Norman Bates. Gotta be a Psycho fan. And over here, we have, in my opinion, pretty much my three favorite, I'd call them side character, minor characters, just not protagonist, antagonist kind of things, just my 3 favorite, minorish characters in horror of all time. You've got Crazy Ralph from Friday the 13th. You have got Randy Meeks from Scream, basically me my whole life. And then the badass Ben Meeker, the sheriff from Halloween 4, Bo Star didn't really do much in Halloween 5, but love it anyway. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar, top 5 favorite television show of all time. Love it. Got Andy and Chucky here, gotta love that. The premiere from Scream 96, you got Rose McGowan, Nevin there, Matthew Lillard looking a little creepy, I may add. Courtney Cox kind of looks like she doesn't want to be there. Jamie Kennedy's just like, I'm the man. David looks a little creeped out. Wes is just a happy camper as usual. On this wall here, we have my favorite trio. We got Nev, Courtney, and David. Sid, Gail, and Dewey. Love them all. Love it. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Love it. The Faculty. A fun poster here that a friend of mine gave me. Just a goofy little thing with Michael, Freddy, and Jason. You got Ghostface in there, Chucky. I see Leatherface's Saw up there. Just some fun little thing. I think we found this at Spirit Halloween. And over here on the other side, you got, Urban Legend. Gotta love that. Final Destination. And just look at these 3. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. You got my mean girls over here, The Craft, those 4. Those are my girls right there. Love it. You got Jamie Lee Curtis and Nev up there. I love this crossover kind of picture thing. I had this as my wallpaper on my phone for a couple of years. I love that. Gotta have some Jaws. Love it. And then, for those of you that may know, the man on the right-hand side there, Mr. Dave McCrae, my all-time favorite YouTuber, the man who, more than anybody, inspired me to really give a go at this because of how fun this man's been. He starred as Freddy Krueger in Dylan's New Nightmare this past summer. And I don't know if Robert Englund has seen that short film, but Dave, he knocked it out of the park. And I'm sure he made Robert Englund proud. I mean, look at this comparison from Wes Craven's New Nightmare in 94 and Dylan's New Nightmare. Look at what Dave did. Look at that. It's fantastic. A hell of a lot better than Jackie Earl Haley, I'll tell you that right now. Up here we have some of my more of my final girls that I just love and dear. You know, you got Julie James up there, you got Kyle, you got Amy Steele in there, you gotta have Ginny, my favorite Friday final girl. Nancy Thompson. Alice, she might be a lackluster kind of character, a little stale, a little boring, but just fucking swinging that axe, taking Mrs. Voorhees' head off. Still love it to this day. They're a tag team. Jamie and Rachel, Halloween 4. I love it. They're a team. It's the way it is. You've got Olivia Hussey in there. You got to have Jess Bradford from the original Black Christmas. If you watched my previous video, I mean, I'm definitely more of a fan of Rachel than I am Laurie Strode, but I got to respect Jamie Lee Curtis. You know, Marilyn Burns, Sally Hardestein, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 74. I love it. Once again, you know, the layer here is kind of obvious, but got my Scream poster here, you know, Drew. Oh, love it. And then here on this wall, you know, my lamp kind of gets in the way, but got my original Friday the 13th poster, John Carpenter's Halloween, and Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street. And then to top it off here, you know, I just got, you know, a nice little starting desk and chair, and got my little tablet here set up with a mouse. You know, nothing too fancy, but if you look here, you see on the left-hand side, John Carpenter, the man who gave us Halloween. On the right-hand side, you've got Wes Craven, the late, great Wes, who gave us A Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, The Hills Have Eyes, The Last House on the Left, Shocker, everything. I could go on and on and on. Same thing with John. All those movies, those memories. Love it all. But here, we have my two favorite characters in horror history. Donald Pleasance, the great Dr. Sam Loomis, and Neve Campbell, Sidney Prescott. They're just 1A, 1B of horror. That's the way it is for me. Those are my top two favorites of all time. Thank you guys very much. I'm really looking forward to going on this journey. It's gonna be a new ride for me. I got a lot of fun ideas and rankings I want to do, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see what happens. This is gonna be a fun ride. I just want to take it one step at a time. Like I said, I'm not a crazy YouTube guy, but I've been inspired by so many of the big dogs out there to have some fun, and I love it. And I'm ready for it. And I just hope you guys all join me for the ride. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.